Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. I am bringing this to you during this Saturn-Pluto conjunction phase we just went through. I posted a video on January 12th. You may want to watch that. I think it's called Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Breakdown or Breakthrough. That's what we're looking at for all of this week. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that because that gives you all the underlying information for what's about to unfold right here. But essentially, by the way, if you're new, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. And to those who are coming back, I really appreciate you. Comments have been enlightening. I'm loving the engagement. So thank you so much. This is a regeneration period. It's about purging and eliminating what has fallen out of alignment for us. That's really going to be going on most of 2020, quite frankly. But this Saturn-Pluto conjunction is, it's tower moments everywhere we turn if we don't get out ahead of our own messes and our own repeating patterns and just knock them out ourselves. So I made some notes here. Here's some of what could be out of alignment that we might need to shift. First would be in old beliefs. That's the Hierophant, right? Or patterns. That's Knight of Wands. Intrusive and obsessive thinking. 8 and 9 of Swords. Blaming and shaming and judgments and grudges. That's all the Judgment card. We are in a time of forgiveness of self and others. Bad habits, the Devil energy. Limiting fears, that's Moon energy. Resentments, 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords. One-sided and half-hearted dynamics, which could be the 4 of Cups. Worries about the future and other things we cannot change, which would be Wheel of Fortune energy. The need to control is the Emperor. Unrealistic expectations can be the Fool energy. And basically anything or anyone who has already let go of us. So if you've had an 8 of Cups moment where someone walked away from you, it's time to let it go. And you can't get your claws into that and hold it to you. It's time to let it go. So, the truth is whatever we're not willing to make the difficult decisions about, this Saturn-Pluto conjunction is going to do it for us. I, for one, would rather get out ahead of it myself. I'm just saying. That's just me. All right, so I'm looking at energy of the Oracle for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. This will be that kind of reading, Capricorn, where I do not tell you who's who. That's up to you to know. We do have Divine Masculine gets the number 4 card. We're in a 4-year happy family. That feels very 10 of Cups. And Divine Feminine gets card 25. 2 and 5 is 7. Very spiritually aligned card. Good for you, Divine Feminine. It's the card of deceit, but it is in reverse. So that's good to know. I'm going to read about this for you. And by the way, Capricorn, just so you know, Saturn and Pluto conjunction is in your sign. So this should be an auspicious event for you more than anyone else in the zodiac because you're already in a comfort zone with discipline and hard work and, blinders on, move straight ahead. Anything that's not on my path gets bumped off the path, right? So I kind of feel that this is a good thing for you. Doesn't make it any easier in terms of having to shift things out of the way. Sometimes that's painful, but of all of us, you probably have more facility with that. All right, upright, happy family. Divine Masculine Capricorn, the rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family member can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. Really important for you, Capricorn. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday. Just enjoy. So it is very 10 of Cups to me. Card 25. And just so you know, if you're the Divine Masculine Capricorn, then this card is about the Divine Feminine in your life or that you're dealing with. Just flip it around. Now we have reversed. Okay, this card was in reverse. It's kind of creepy, scary looking card. Receiving this card reversed puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful, and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success in greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Love that. So an end to self-deception as well for Divine Feminine. And a lot of happiness and joy coming in, emotional contentment for Divine Masculine. I'd say all around, that's a real positive start to this reading. Okay. Oh. So what I'm going to do here is just look at your separate energies, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. If you're not sure who you are in the connection, by the way, your roles can shift. Your roles can shift. Sometimes you start out as Divine Feminine, something comes toward you, you're very open and receptive to it, a little more High Priestess-like, and your divine counterpart is the Divine Masculine. Other times, your roles will switch, and you can still be a woman and be in Divine Masculine energy if you're the one who's taking the action. So whoever's putting that yang action out there is in the Divine Masculine energy. Whoever is in the yin, more receptive and allowing, going with the flow, that tends to be the Divine Feminine. Just a little heads up. All right. Let's see what we have here. Divine Masculine. Yeah, laying down a burden. I'll hold these up. 3 of Cups for Divine Feminine. Past energy. 6 of Pentacles. Lovers. Present energy. Tower moment. See what I say, Capricorn. Laying down a burden, but it's being wiped out and it's being taken off the path. So see that as a positive, not a negative. For Divine Feminine, Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded. 8 of Wands and 6 of Wands. All right, so I know you're an earth sign, but I'm feeling a lot of fire energy here. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Capricorn. Could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We see the Aries right here in the Tower. We also have 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 6 of Wands. So there's like 4 cards here that are fire. We do have 3 of Cups for this Divine Feminine energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio doesn't have to be. And the Lovers is Gemini. And then we have 2 Earth sign cards. The past for Divine Masculine, 6 of Pentacles, balance, fairness, reciprocity, equal give and take. And present energy for this Divine Feminine feels very much like you, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. So let's take a look. Interesting that King of Pentacles is on the bottom. Just making a note. Let's see. Wow. So in the extended, I will pull 3 cards for the connection. I will also pull a card with a message to you from Spirit, a message to Divine Feminine from Divine Masculine, a message from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. I don't know which way I'm talking about. And then an outcome card, of course, and if there's any hint toward timing, that's where that would show up. All right, let's look at this 10 of Wands here. Really laying down a burden, end of a burdensome chapter. Something weighing heavily on Divine Masculine is now behind them. I'm feeling a sense of relief here. The way has not been clear. There we go. So now we have the There's the Ten of Cups. That doesn't surprise me. But it's been something that's been in the making here for a while, I would say. 10 of Wands being laid down, right? End of a burdensome chapter. It's behind them, and now they're at a crossroads. Divine Masculine, it could be you, Capricorn, if you're in Divine Masculine energy, is definitely at a crossroads and working to sort of transmute energies. This is a card of balance. It is a card of patience when you're trying to have all the energies that have been really in high and low come to some equilibrium. With regard to this beautiful Ten of Cups energy, happy family indeed. It is emotional contentment. I call this the Nirvana card, the happily ever after card. So I sort of feel that Divine Masculine is at a crossroads with regard to bringing the energies into balance with this in mind. Past energy here, Six of Pentacles. Not sure. It's very charitable energy. It's very giving. There is a sense of balance. You can see scales there, and this person is putting pentacles in the scales. But if you look, there are hands reaching up. I don't know if you can see. Here are two hands reaching up. And usually this is a card of charity. It's charitable. It's giving. It's trying to create some measure of equity. It's equitable. Not just what's even Steven, it's what's fair. Six of Pentacles here in the past for Capricorn's Divine Masculine energy. There was a conflict. I think it was with regard to money, sure. Five of Pentacles may have lost everything. This may indicate that things were not fair and that this is what they were after. I'm almost feeling that this is speaking to some of, in some cases here, this may be about a divorce or a separation, a split, right? That's why this Ten of Wands coming down, Ten of Wands, moving this out of the way, but I feel it's because this Tower is coming down right now. So I almost feel like a relationship has been in the process of ending for quite some time. And that's why Divine Masculine is now at this crossroads with regard to this Ten of Cups energy. I feel that they may have lost everything in the past. Tower is here now, though. Not sure how much more could be lost. There was conflict over lost finances, assets, stability. Whoa. Well, I kind of feel like this is the present energy, right? Divine Masculine stepping forward saying, okay, it's all over. It's all over. It's happening now. It's coming down. And I'm thinking, like, what's that about? Well, we've got King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And their backs are to each other. So I almost feel like even though, it doesn't matter how this comes out, but I feel like if we're dealing with signs, we've got air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we got earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This Queen of Pentacles is here under Divine Feminine, so I do feel that that's who this is about. I feel like there's been a standoff in this energy, and going within to kind of get some wisdom or insight here. This is the card of Virgo, the Hermit. And I almost feel like whatever this drama, this feels like drama to me. The Tower always feels very shock and awe, and drama is between these two figures. And I almost feel like perhaps both parties are going to neutral corners here, going within, maybe not communicating at all. But then it doesn't follow that in the future there is a lot of communication. This is also a card of travel, though, so there may be some travel that has to be undertaken, but what fits better is after a period of going to neutral corners and really doing some hard inner work, taking a real close look at each, like on your own, there's this new fresh period of communication in the future. And the reason why I say that is because the future for the divine feminine is reconciliation, is a peace, is truce, some measure of victory here. So, and that's followed by this present energy of Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel that I have the players right here. I may not have the sign right. If one of you is an air sign and the other is the Capricorn, then I've got it right. Could just be this King of Swords energy. It can be very cold and icy and a bit detached, like no emotion here. Can be a little ruthless and just cut things out that don't serve them anymore. So being that it comes out right on top of this Tower, next up is Queen of Swords. That's pretty cold. Next up is Queen of Pentacles with her back to the King. Queen of Pentacles is right here for divine feminine. And then there's Hermit. Boom. Going to neutral corners, doing your own inner work. And I feel that the Tower moment brings that about. Future energy here, we have Eight of Wands. Lots of passionate communication in the future here for divine masculine. Yeah, so maybe now, really working together. I do think this is a breakdown and a breakthrough. I think the breakdown's happening now. I do feel that this divine masculine is stepping forward saying, I want to lay this burden down. Let's get over this, whatever this has been about. There's been a conflict about money in this connection. And I feel that divine masculine is saying, like, look, we're at a crossroads here. We can take this any way you want it, but maybe we're best off going within, going to neutral corners, maybe not communicating right now. Let our energies balance out because we don't want to lose what we have. We don't want to lose what we have. And I feel that will be communicated. Let's work together. Okay, moving over. I do not feel this is a new connection. I feel this is an existing connection. Three of Cups here. Present energy for this divine feminine for Capricorn. So there may be some suspicion that there's been a third party. There may be some suspicion, or if I feel like divine feminine is stepping forward saying, yeah, you're darn right, we got to lay this down. Three's a crowd. I don't think this is a celebration card because we get this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is, maybe this divine feminine has been keeping tabs on divine masculine. There's been some illusion here. I feel emotional overwhelm is what's at, once you see what you see or learn what you learn, you can't unlearn it. So whether divine feminine saw something on social media, got some word of gossip, this can be a card of gossip came through, you can't unlearn that. It can throw you into a state of emotional overwhelm and disillusionment, right? And with regard to this, to commitment, this is the card of Taurus here, so more earth energy, but I kind of feel like this is why these energies need to be balanced. And that's why the crossroads with regard to the happily ever after is coming up for divine masculine. In the past for divine feminine, we have the Lover's card of Gemini. It's about making a choice. There's the Lover's card here. Make a choice about happiness. There's anxiety. Wow, wow, wow. Transformation. So, yeah. I feel divine feminine caught this divine masculine either stepping out or flirt. You know, I'm going to say flirting, but not flirting. Flirting with their vows. Flirting with the boundaries of the commitment. This is another card of boundaries, right? So perhaps not fully stepping out of the relationship, but toying with it. And I believe divine feminine said, yeah, you need to make a choice. This is about my happiness. And yeah, right now, we're both tied up in this, and it's running on a loop in my head. There's a feeling here of like a little obsessiveness, right? Something needs to die off. And if it comes down to it and it's between you and me and one of us has got to go, you got to go. I do feel that that's the energy. This is about our happiness here. What are you going to choose? This is really killing me. This is unfair. This is painful. And it's like a mental torture. Card of Scorpio, transformation here. This is a card of Leo, sun energy. I only tell you that in case that helps you better understand the nature of who you're dealing with here. Queen of Pentacles in the future spot, in the present energy for this divine feminine. Queen of Pentacles. Shows up twice now in the same position. Oh, I had the whole deck upside down. Yes, healing. Taking time out to reevaluate, reassess, realign. Perfect energy for this Saturn-Pluto conjunction in Capricorn. This divine feminine, if it's you, then you're definitely, and this does feel very Capricorn energy here, definitely taking time out to reassess and realign and prepare to shift whatever doesn't serve you off the path, out of the way. But future energy, victory, Six of Wands. We know the divine masculine is going to communicate a desire to work through it together. Let's say you, divine feminine. Yes, absolutely. There's going to be a little fear here. This is the moon card of sort of, what's hidden from view kind of scares us, right? If we don't know what's waiting for us around the next corner, it can be very disconcerting. There can be a lot of fears tied up in the moon. But I feel that divine feminine in the future says, yes, let's move toward love. This is the Knight of Cups. It is with regard to divine masculine energy. Here's the Emperor. That's Aries. Again, Aries is here twice. I'm just saying that. But this is peace, a truce, victory, reconciliation with divine masculine energy, getting things back under control. And coming from our heart, moving toward each other with our hearts on our sleeve, open and ready to reconcile. So this feels like a breakdown and a breakthrough. You're not the only one, Capricorn, but if anyone can pull this off, it is you, because you're not living in fantasy land. This Seven of Cups is out of character for Capricorn. So if divine feminine saw something, heard something, learned something, and it throws them into an emotional tailspin, yeah, you got to get that straight right away. Okay, dear Capricorn, I hope this helped to illuminate a little bit of what's going on with divine feminine, divine masculine. If this is speaking your truth, the link to the extended is below, where I'll look at your connection with this person and the messages you're trying to communicate to one another, along with any advice or confirmation of your next best steps from spirit, the outcome, timing, when might some of this resolve. You can find that link below. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you more than I could say. Take care. Bye, Cap.